Hola a
There it
todos,
is.
mi nombre es Forrest. Escondí un
Oh,
tesoro
we
y lo
need some.
escondí
Maybe we
muy
need some
bien.
special
Hola a
lighting too.
todos,
You
mi
know.
nombre es Forrest.
Yeah,
Escondí un tesoro y lo escondí muy
a
bien.
little
Hola
special
a
lighting.
todos, mi nombre es Forrest. Escondí un tesoro y lo
Yeah,
escondí muy
purple,
bien. Hola a todos,
ultraviolet.
mi nombre es Forrest. Escondí un
Maybe I
tesoro y
can
lo escondí
suntan
muy
using
bien.
this.
Hola a todos, mi nombre es Forrest. Escondí un tesoro y lo escondí
Okay.
muy bien.
Don't
Hola
give me
a todos, mi
notifications
nombre es Forrest.
when I'm
Escondí un tesoro y lo escondí.
on the thing. Dang, you know, if you're live streaming, I don't know, notification popping up on my phone. You know, just when you start live streaming, the thing starts popping up. Maybe that's better on the hat. Hang it up here. Get some purple light in the background. On the hook. On the hook. So yeah, I put a new video out. I don't know who's seen it and who's seen it and who hasn't. But if anybody had any, nobody ever has any questions for me. They got plenty of questions and things to say over there. And, I watched Odio sold video earlier, and it's like, oh, that's thinking like a woman. Some you know, some of these emotional type ideas, men don't think those things. we we don't. It's like not part of a treasure hunt. Not when you're thinking pirates and walking the plank and you know, people they probably so they chop their fingers off or who knows, you know. Uh, how'd that guy lose his leg and get the peg leg? Cannonball take it off? I ain't got no questions yet. Do I have questions? What is watching your hunt? Yeah. Send me an instant messenger. I have a new picture. Ah, see. Okay. Oh yeah, that's one. I had one friend who they follow my treasure hunting, but they make these really cool duck stamps. They duck paintings and stuff. You know, hunt and his wife. They they make these ducks duck paintings. They're like right out of the Autobahn books, you know, practically. But yeah, I went up and searched around. I got on my screen a picture here. The man, this thing is cool because I just heard you when you turn on turn the colors on for the whole wall. Because see, basically what I do is I take the pictures. Oh, you got to see this. Turn around. Okay, so you see, look at the people in here. There's people in there. There's skulls up there. There's a head up there. There's this face over here with this big laughing or something. So there's you know these three people. Look, this guy's got a big chest and arms. Look at this guy standing in here. Who is he? Now, you know what? Right now, you should realize that this is not really a treasure hunt. This is the treasure. This is what Forrest Fenn was talking about. Look at these heads. Where's my, you know, this guy, the head. There's another one next to him, another one, another one, another one, another one. What was this guy? See, this guy here, This the head. Here's the arms and the hands, and he's kind of in a sitting position. Or there's a knee up. There's a foot. There's the other foot. So maybe he's dancing or he's climbing the rock. I don't know what these, they made Adam. Oh, look at this guy. Look at him. He's got, is he wearing glasses? Is he wearing glasses? See, in his nose, here's his chin. It's a profile. There's his ear. Now, this is just a picture I just turned. I'm seeing this first time too. Look, there's some colored art down in there. There's some color stuff in there. Some real color, but this is a face right here. Look, this is his nose right down the middle here. That's his nose. There's the eye. There's the other eye. Okay. I gotta move the mouse slow, so I'm saying it when the mouse is on it. But oh, here. Is that Forrest, Fenn? You see, there's all of these things, and which one is representing his target? And look, there's his woman down here. He's got a hat on. There's 3 people there. See, there's somebody down here, somebody here, and somebody here. And it's this guy here, too. But look, there's somebody in his... that's why this place is so dang amazing. And look at this guy. Maybe this is Forrest. Is that him? See the eye, the mouth, the nose, the arms stretched out. You know why the arms are stretched out? Because he's hugging an elephant. And look at the one down here. Look at this figure. See the eye, the nose, the mouth. But a lot of these heads, they're right out of the book of Ezekiel. He had a head on each side, had 4 heads, one on each side. So you got one looking at you, you got one looking to the right, one looking to the left, maybe one looking up. This guy in there, see? There's so this is still one wall I'm looking at, one little piece of the wall. We don't need no education. I like this guy. This is what is this? This is like who's that guy now? Well, you see him there. See him? Stand there. He's wearing glasses. He's wearing birth control glasses. Those are the kind of glasses you wear that you'll never have sex if you wear them. Because they're so dorky. Look at his face looking up. That's big, ugly. His eye there, nose. Here's his mouth. And his head's leaning back. He's got hair. And I'm going to show you something. They knew where plants would grow, and where they made these sculptures, they had like planter boxes, and they put a plant in there. And if it dies, its seeds are there and another one grows. So there's always a plant there. That's why how he's got his hair like that, because they put a trap for dirt there. Oh yeah, this you see this nose and the eyebrows. He's looking a little off to the right. God, this picture is awesome. And you see what this picture is? This is a stitched picture. It's made of 7 different pictures to make this one picture. So I'm trying to go by what's on the screen, and the text is cut. See, because I'm trying to go by what I see on the phone. 4 states that is get found. my trove for all to seek. The art, this art is the trove. It's the trove of art in the forest. See? Now there's figures in here. And if you find his trove, then he'll give you title to the gold. You see what this is, right? He's a Q-tip for... Oh, no. Almost knocked the camera over. Well, what we got right here, this is an elephant head. And you see the trunk comes and it curls up right here. This is the trunk curling. This is the elephant head. That's his eye. There's elephants everywhere. Here's a person's here. Yeah, it rains a lot in the summer, though. Remember that. Yeah. Now, what is that? Anybody know what that is yet? But you see there's a guy up, there's figures up here. You can see these two guys. Here's one guy's head. Here's the other guy's head. You know? And there's some figures on the rock. There's a white figure here with this head, right? This is a head. It's hard to see because of the light. Zoom out a little more. But you see these guys over here too. This is like going to world of bizarre and strange. It's another dimension of reality that's been hidden. See, there's somebody up there in that ledge. Say hi to her. And look, see, there's a head here looking in at her. Here's another figure over here, standing here. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in this crack. And all that's been done to this photo is I turned the saturation up and I increased the shadows. And it's been stitched by, it's 7 photographs put together. Oh, look at this face. Look at the hands right here. Look at these hands in front of this face. Look at the hair. The grass is the hair. That is amazing. Oh. That you got to see that head, right? You see him? You can add Rodney as a good... you know, there are a lot of people, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Forrest wouldn't give a crap about ancient archaeology. Did I save it? Save, yeah, boom. Okay, now I'm gonna open. Oh yeah, this one here. Look at this. See, and what you see, and the funny thing is, my last name supposedly came from the blue man. Here's the blue man, right on this side. But you think that's a man? It's not. I'll tell you what it is. It's not a man, but it starts with an M. It's a mammoth. See the curve of his head here. It comes down, the trunk curls up, and it's holding that grass. This grass it's holding in the tip of its trunk and putting it in its mouth. This is his mammoth Sherpa. This is the guy that raised his mammoth. He loves his mammoth, but it's also a head. There's several figures up in the top here. You see, there's looks like a woman and a man, and this figure here. There. This guy, here's his head and his shoulders and his arms. There's one animal, Forrest, the bird, the meadowlark. But there's figures down here too. Down here, see the head and the hair and the other people. This is 14,000 years, and I'm able to see this much. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to open up another one of those panoramas and show you. See, 6 images. That's the same thing, just crop smaller picture. So now I just opened it, and you can see that you already see some figures in there. Like, let's see this part here. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to go and I'm going to increase see, because there's some orange in there and stuff. And there's some colors in that thing. And I know if I go adjust, smart photo fix, and I increase the saturation and I turn down the shadows. Not so bright. It turned up the brightness. It wanted to turn up the brightness. I said, no, not so much. So, yeah, it'll come out. So that's how much it's going to. Now we have these. You see, so there's a woman sitting there. Here's her arms and her hands and her. I thought, oh man, and this is a new discovery. This place. This place, changes history. You see all these. Look at the figures down here. This guy said, there's a lot going on in there. All these figures, there's people in there. Look at this guy over on the end here, This was about, it's the art in nature. What's this, some kind of dragon or something? There's 3 figures here, look, or 4. And then there's somebody sitting on their shoulder and another person in their eyeball. See, here's a grid pattern almost. But there's figures standing along there. Here you can see a good elephant head here. There's a good elephant head and trunk. And see, there's guys standing in here. And that's why he mentioned that guy who went to the Indian church, the Church of Peyote. I mean, this is totally peyote land. And Leo Salazar knows where this is, or knew where it was. Okay, let's open another one. Yeah, save it. Okay. And these pictures I just took yesterday. Not all of them in this directory, but the ones I'm showing you, I took yesterday. I'll show you this one here. See, this is a long ridge. When you look at it, it's way up on the hill. But I ain't got the colors. This is just the raw colors. But where are we on the ridge? Oh, there's more over this way. Oh, oh, oh my phone, it needs to. It won't go over that end. There. Yeah, you can see the figures. You know, there's a head there, but I'll keep it right on here, and I'm gonna see, because these colors over 14,000 years have faded, and that's why I just turned the saturation up, and it brings the old colors back out, and you can find these ancient ruins this way. And I turn the shadows down, and not so bright. Okay. Now, see, it's going to apply the colors. This picture is 30,000 pixels across. 30,000 by 9,230. So you see it brought some of that color up. And now we can see, and it made the black stuff darker so you can see the lines, the petroglyph lines. But there's definitely people here on these rock. You know, this may be a papoose. See, it's stitched across the chest. There's see, there's a nose, eye, a mouth. Okay, back there. Oh, there's somebody up here. Few people up there. Look at them laying. See, they're all laying down and stuff. The guy laying down, that's his head laying down. See the eye and the mouth and the head and the heads. They're dead stoners laying around up there. Oh, this is so wonderful. And see, this is an elephant. There's elephants up here. There's another elephant up here. See the mammoth up here? That's a mammoth laying down there. And there's all these people laying around here. See, look at this, somebody's head popping out there. And they have faces on them. his eyes and hair. Bill Gorman doesn't know what he's talking about. I mean, it's pretty dang obvious. You know, some things might be a little on him. Well, you know, because you see, there's so much of this. There's so much that you expect everything to be carved. Everything has something. So you're looking for what is it? What is it that's here? See here. Wow, that's a neat trip. Looking. Wow. Thing's got like wings or something. I don't know what that is. And there's a doorway. And look, see the big head right there. A week. What? Fenn treasure. Let me. You're looking for. It's a trunk. It's not a chest. You're looking for the trunk on the elephant. He says they put it in their nose. And what do you put? If you put something in an elephant's nose, you're putting it in the trunk. But yeah, this stuff's exciting to me. See, all the way across there, I got this. And you see how many photographs it took to make the picture. You see, each one of these corners is a corner of a photograph. And I had the computer put it all together, you know. So it's kind of like how they did the pictures of them. Ooh, what's this? See? Something colorful, you know? Because some of it has more color than other stuff. Some of their purples seem to come out good. Camera move over again. Maybe I need to zoom out a little. Here, show you more of the screen. Okay, so let's save that one. Open another one. And that's what Forrest said. They might not say where it is. Well, yeah, he. Oh, here, I'll open up this one because it's got that other one in. The other one I was just about to click was in there too. So here, this is a mammoth head here and his trunk coming over, arching right here. This is a mammoth and his trunk. This dark area is an area I missed with the camera because I'm taking all these pictures and I think, you know, I'm going across the top and you're going back and forth across the hill. Take this picture has 60 images in it, 60 photographs that are 24 megapixels apiece. And see, it's pretty intense. We'll go over there. This is where the big group of people are. Look at them all. That's a group of people. It looks like the choir. This is the trove of art and nature. These are, look at, there's figures, there's people up here too. Going across. It's almost teachers with ropes and stuff, you know. There's a teacher with rope. It's closer to no paddle up your creek, but there's no paddle. You know, just about all the creeks here. In any of the creeks. See these petroglyphs? They were very talented artists. This smiling is like alien stuff, and I think the miniskirt was invented in the days of the Flintstones. Betty Rubble probably really did have a mini skirt. See the figures in there? See, there. See this woman sitting here? That's I hope that's I don't get bumped on YouTube for that. This Indian here, this guy, he's got a big nose. There's a woman here. It is blurry on my computer too. You got to go out like you know, because we're zooming in. What are all these goblins over here? You know? But this crowd of individuals in here is very interesting. And the little people, see, they're different sizes. I think he's holding her in his hand. You know? And there's this guy, this blue guy. I don't know, maybe he's a stick. You don't know. Sometimes there's a stick in there that look at the heads up on top. This is Boris Karloff. This is Dracula up there. Yeah. The stuff Gordon found is just unbelievable. Nobody would believe it. Nobody would believe it. Yep. See, there's those guys standing in it. You see these characters going across here. It's like on white rock there, but it's colored characters on there. It's cool as you know what. Huh. So yeah, we're roaming around, cutting around this hole. Look. See, there's a guy standing there. There's a woman here. There's somebody over here. There's probably a couple figures in the middle there. You know what? It's just, and they're like in a skull. That's a skull itself almost. People in the cracks. People in the cracks. Watch for the people in the cracks. Look at this. See, eye, nose, mouth, the chin. Where is he? Oh, that doesn't work too good. That just changed all the light in the room and the screen. So, yeah, and there's things in these dark areas. There's a woman in a window. There's one crawling over here. You see, this is a head here. This is an eye, the nose, the mouth, the chin. You know, leaning up against the rock. And then, like I said, this is this is a mammoth head. But there are, whenever you find a mammoth head, you'll find people all over it, hugging it. See this guy, his head's sideways. There's an eye, and there's his smile. And there's another guy standing here, and that's also looks like a hand. It's a hand, but it's another. And there's a girl here. Here's a big face there. This, a full screen face. All, you know, there's an eye, nose, the mouth across there. The figures all over. Yeah, and the weird thing, you're right there and you don't really see it. I take the pictures because I know that this is going to come out. and that's like he says, when he saw the waterfall from distance, it looked great. when you got right there, it wasn't so impressive. You know? Yeah, there's stuff up here. There will be. Come on, we're up. Yeah, there's figures. I think were we up here? Some stuff's worn out more than others. See, we'd have to turn the color up. But you see there's a face here. Let's turn the color up more. I'll show you what happens if you increase the saturation even more. And I turn the dark, and what I'm doing, I'm trying to darken that up. YouTube notification. Come on. Oh, how big is the picture? 25,000 pixels across. So when the processor's done, you'll see the colors change. I don't think it has yet. Computer's really slow. Everything's slow. The internet's slow. And remember, they signed it. They gave the internet control over to the United Nations and China and stuff. Then we're going to be controlling the internet. They controlling IP traffic. They're controlling. Yeah, they're controlling it. They're dogging us. Did it change colors already? It didn't. No. I know it didn't because I can't control the picture yet. So the processor is still converting the colors of the picture. But you see what this is a mammoth head. This is a big man. This is his eye. And this is his head. That's the front of the head. That's his eye. And you can see somebody in there. There's somebody in there. And there's someone else right next to him. Right there. That's a figure. Yeah. And, yeah, when my cursor turns into a hand, then it's finished processing and got the colors to change. That's where I started 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years back. Yeah, I started on this 5 years ago. And after I found that Model A cow with the 50 caliber hole, and I found Fenn, the totem and all that, and the word wood cut out of the forest, and find a statue of a guy riding a bird. A pile of airplanes. Multiple drawings from his books, from the Thrill of the Chase. Dang thing is locked up. Computer crashed, I think. Okay. So that don't want to work. Go back to the slideshow. Oh, you see what that was? See what this is here? What's this? A scree pile, right? A scree pile with a statue of a head in it. That's a statue of a head. And there's other stuff on his head up here and going around it. And there's other statues right around him. This this is a sculpted scree pile. Believe it or not, it is. See, here's an eye, a mouth. This is a head, and that's his body. This is his hand. Here's his body. Here's his pants. There's somebody down here in this hole. And I got to show you one. Oh, gosh. You won't believe this one picture I got. There was a... up on that ledge in that last video, the pile of sticks, the rat nest. anyhow, it right next to the rat, what was a rock marmot, a rock shaped just like a marmot. Yeah, and I'm getting to it. No, down this way. No, dang it, dang. There we go. Okay, where is it? Here it is. Look at that. Here's the rat nest. Here's the rat. That's not a rat. It's a rock. But look in the back. Look beyond the rat. You see what's back here? Heads. There's more people back there, and it looks like they're wearing hats. Here's a guy down here. Somebody down here's the head there. But okay, we'll go through the slideshow. Yeah, see, I got a few pictures of that. And this was that dark area. I got down and looked through there, and I didn't see anything. Rocks. There's a lot of rocks. Yeah, that's looking through there. It went from the distance. It was all dark, but when I stuck my camera down there, it was light. The dog. Okay. Now that I see, where's yeah, you can see figures there. But it's the stuff up here, see? See this head here? See these guys back here? Back on the wall, there's... Okay, I gotta have clearer pictures of that. Right. So, see, I'm right up against this wall. There's them two, you know. Oh. See, look at this person. That's almost like you need. See this? Do you see that brown head? Right? He's got a goatee or no? We cut the goatee off. Where's the? You see this head? I'll poke him in the eye. Poke him in the eye. That white thing's the eye with the black around it. Black hair. It looks like an African, the real African American, the ones that were here 14,000 years ago, or American, an American, a black American, in other words, Here's a white one. Look at him. He's just standing there. There's this guy next to him, or something. I see other smaller figures here too. He's got hair like one of them, like a Chinese or like a Japanese or Asian. It looks like his hair's tied up there. Oh, look at this! Gosh, how many faces does she see? There's a face here and a face here. This area is so huge. And these signs are all over. You don't know which one is his. So you just explore the whole area until you find the one that's his. That's why it's very difficult. See, look at that big head there. Okay. Go to the next picture. Go to the next picture, Bill. That one's kind of hard to see. I can't. I have to look at, I can't just flick on them and see it all. You don't see it right away. But this is cool. See, these are these are three heads going across here. Three figures standing there. There's one. You see some in the background too. Oh, maybe that one picture had a good shot of that one in the background. See, there's some back. There's. You see this is a head and an arm. There's a body. So that's another person, right? Figure there. Just across the way, there's some stuff in here. See, there's a face here. There's somebody here. I see their hair here, and they're looking to the left. Does he have a bird on top of his head? That's just light. Get another one. No. These are from across the canyon, but these trees have had a lot of visitors, and quite a while ago too. These are popular trees. What? I heard of that theory. Spot between 2 a.m. and 3 p.m. You can see it because of the angle of the sun is on it. But the angle of the sun, it depends on what time of year too. Like that, Moses, you only see him around winter solstice, near sunset. Look at this tree just carved up. Uh-oh. Look, Hitler was there. There's a swastika. Okay, see, this one's old, and those are very old scars. Yeah. There, JMF. Look at that tree. When you got bring an eraser. Yeah. Oh, see, there's like stickmen, So are we looking for the stickman fisherman on the tree? I found one in the creek. I found one in the landscape. And I'm still searching the areas. DJ. Anybody see their name? Okay. Now you see this face back here, huh? There's his head sitting there in the forest. After you search in August. I don't know if I'll search that long this year. I might take all my art and all my videos and information and take it to the Big Apple and do a little art exhibit. And, if I'm having trouble finding the treasure, It's not enough, just me. This is a neat rock, but it's hard to get to. So it's up. It's on the side of the cliff, basically. See here. Here's a head, shoulders, arm. There's an elephant right there. There's people back here. Um, See, that's what I do. I sit here and review my picture. There's a head in here that's a pictograph like. There's a head in there. And these brown ones are usually, see, there's somebody in there. And there's his hand sticking out, pointing. He must be, oh, see, here's another North Indian guy. Native American from way back. And there's two people here. See, there's so you reach a point, you go, well, which symbol is the treasure? Yeah. Wow, look at that guy. You see him? He's right center with his arms across the screen. Yeah. So, is that Forrest? Is that guy trying to fly? So if Forrest said he took it with him, this is heaven. This is his kind of heaven, archaeological place like this. I think we saw that picture a bit ago. Yeah, we were looking at that one. It was kind of moving, huh? This is a big head. There's an eye looking in there, But I'm sure, oh, yeah, there's the elephant. See, here's the headband on the elephant. Here's his trunk coming down. Oh, there's people in here. See them? See, there's a guy there. There's his hair and his nose and his ears and his chin. And there's a woman here and somebody here. Oh, wow. And you see, when we first looked at it, all this stuff was like, look at this guy looking down here. This head here, there's an eye. Here's the nose hanging down. More people. Yeah, this is psychedelic land. That's why he's talking about Alice in Wonderland, man. Look at faces in there, man. That's amazing. Now you see them. Look at the crowns. These are like big heads, and they got these square crowns or something with all the decorations in them. And wow, that's some weird. This is the land that time forgot. Look at that face in there. Who can deny? This is a closed eye. Those are eyelashes. This is a nose. Doom Show. Hey, Clint. What do you think of this stuff in it? The cradle of civilization is over here on this side of the pond. Enki and Anubis, all of them came from Colorado. They were here 13,000 years ago, and in Egypt. Yeah, it's cool. And it's like getting a letter that's been lost in the mail for 13,000 years. You guys sitting there. Here's some people over here. This is the the people that time forgot. Yeah, see, this is a head. There's another head here. It's like an alien, isn't it? But there's other, you go in, there's other figures in that head. Ooh, there's some art in the eye. Oh, okay. And you, oh, I got to go check that out. And then you find something else and something else and something else. And pretty soon you got 5,000 things to go check out. And when you get out there, you don't see it as easily. See, this is a mammoth. That's a mammoth. Here's the mammoth head. And there's this face over here, these eyes, and the nose, and his mouth is open. But you see, there's figures around the mammoth. They'd be hugging the mammoth because they love their mammoths. Some figures, what are they doing? See, there's a guy here. Here's his arm, and oh, they're probably they look like they got ropes on the mammoth. Maybe they're moving something with them. Maybe they're moving the rocks. But look at this profile. This guy's face right on the other side of my hand, and there's somebody else in here. This head. Yeah, there's somebody up in here. Oh, he's ugly. Oh, do you see that? You see that? You see what's in the on the left side of the screen? Here, it's right on the edge of the screen. The mammoth head. And you can see the tusk here and the trunk coming down. This is a mammoth. That's a nice, you know, that's what you get. You don't get the whole elephant every time. And this is another mammoth next to it, and probably another, and so on. But there's faces back here too. See? They're hiding in plain sight. Where you see it from an airplane, yeah. Okay. Some of the rocks are very rough, and it's like, well, there must have been something else that fell off or something. But you can see. Oh, here's an elephant. See, there's the elephant head. And really, you know, you don't really see much until you get closer to them. You see, there's Smiley. That's the Jack-in-the-Box clown. And this isn't in my paint program. This is just a slideshow. So I can't turn up the colors and stuff with this. But you see her somebody standing in there. See what's in these holes. I don't know. What do you think? Anybody know what they think them are? Faces looking down, face looking down, maybe? There's somebody here. See? Look, he's got a cowboy hat or a witch's hat. And here's his woman next to him, see? See the eyes and the nose and the hair? And here's her body down here. But look, there's somebody else down here. It's a never-ending freak show. Gorman's running a freak show. These are the, someday somebody in the news will go, man, he's right. Those are, I mean, it's pretty old, man. Look at that mammoth. Can you see him? It's kind of like gray, and these are the tusks. And I don't know. But there's a sculpted one too, but they'll have the sculpture and stuff painted on top of the sculpture, so you could have a mammoth painted on a mammoth. So people, you said it was a man and then you said it was an elephant. Well, I found that my one picture, my Clovis man, here, I'll show you the people hugging the mammoth. See, they're on the head of the mammoth, and they got their hands up, and they're holding the mammoth and hugging the mammoth, worshiping the mammoth. That was they didn't have F-250s, They had the mammoth. See, there's people in here. There's a head right there. There's somebody in there, reaching over here. So head down here. Oh, see these people here. These dark figures are people. But you'll find there's a light white face right here. In between the dark figures are light figures. See, there's a light figure in here. There's a head. And like down here, see? So the in between the dark and the light, there's something. Even the dark is filled with something. There's it's an action character. We see his legs and. Yeah, but look, see, there's stuff all over the side of that hill. I gotta figure out what this big thing is here. But there is a person here. There's in there. Jeez. Okay, next picture. It's more of the same area. Okay, we can go in here. You'll probably see something here. I haven't changed the, you add more shadow to it. You can see how making this gray stuff a little darker can help. And that's why I increase the shadow, because it does that. Oh yeah, you see these guys. I think we looked at them. See, he's running. There, figure's running there, or whatever. There's a face right there, but it's a person sitting there too. There's some stuff happening. You see, there's somebody, and there's some like whole black cover or something here. Or maybe that's a swimming pool. Yeah, try and decipher this. What are they trying to reenact here? What were they doing? Killing a chicken or chasing a lizard? You know, this is a cool. This is a couple standing in the middle. See, there's four figures standing here, and there's this couple in the middle. Looks like his shadow. Simplified his palm. Oh no. See, the poem leads you to this area. When you get there, then you're following the art, and the art will tell you where the treasure is. But there's so much art. There's so much art. It's like the playpen full of balls at McDonald's. and then inside one of the balls is a feather. And so you gotta bust them all open before you find it. Yeah, I think I'm narrowing it down. I got a really good spot. I got some promising. When I was out, I plan on checking it this weekend or within the next week. The water is down a foot. The spring runoff is pretty much over. See this? The eye, the nose, the mouth. And then there's other people standing around. There's a head there and what's draped over his shoulder. Here's an elephant, a mammoth right there. I don't know where that green comes from. What's that green? Must be one I already turned the color up on. It's just grass and weeds. Yeah, there's just a ton of stuff out there. Yeah, you look at it again, whatever it look. Oh, okay. This is the elephant head. This is his, and you see the trunk curves down and around. I think they probably used to. I'm thinking some of these I've seen where the tusks would have come out. I've seen holes, like the tusks were there, but they've rotted away and fallen off. So they may have had actual tusks. I see a tusk here that's in the stone, but they may have had something that was coming out there and it broke off. They put it in the sandbox at the park. When I went to where warm waters halt, there's a little free hot spring, and I was digging in the sand in there. While you're sitting there, you stick your fingers down, but you can burn your fingers. But you wonder if it's in there, and it looked like somebody had sabotaged it. It looked like it used to be bigger, and somebody pushed a big boulder into it. And they ain't gonna fix it because they want people to go to the pay hot springs. Now that's a pretty cool looking spot too. Something there. Something here. We don't know what's here, but something's here. There's those. You see, there's a guy here. This kind of beige colored guy, and somebody over here. Yeah. See. You look at him and you go, why is his nose funny? Because that's probably another person laying across him. I've seen stuff done in microscopic levels on this. Some of the, like the Clovis stone thing. Look at that. Now, who doesn't think it's ancient ruins? Who doesn't think some ancient people did this? Who thinks that the rocks just naturally put all these figures on themselves? Now that is a bizarre concept there. The rocks did this themselves without any human help. Yeah, you can get lost in all this stuff. So, you know those pictures I have that are stitched panoramas? They're a bunch of pictures put together. And you have to do that because, you know, where the hell was that? Let's see, the only way to figure it out is you take all the pictures and you have the computer stitch them together. And then you know. Then you know where the thing was. Oh, no, I know where that is now. It's like that Olmec had. I couldn't figure out where it was. It took me like 2 months to figure out where it was. And I stitched the pictures together, and there it was. Oh, look at him. Ha ha ha. He's got green hair. And there's a guy next to him. And people in the cracks. Really, people in the cracks. These people decorated everything. This is a mammoth head. They built the mountains, basically, or they covered them. They did all this stuff. I've seen evidence that they used blocks to build domes to make mammoth shapes. Rob, gee, how big an area you? Well, this area is. I'm on the right. I don't. You know, after you find so many things are in his book. There's the eye, right? Where's the eye? Oh, you see what that? There's the eye of the mammoth. His trunk comes down here. See, this is his trunk coming down. So, you know, that's the mammoth head. You know? or this is. You know? Either way. That's how mammoths are. They're omegas. The beginning and the end look the same. Oh, how tall are those cliffs? They're a couple 100 feet. I've been up on top. The other video I did the other day where I was walking along that ledge, that was up above this. See, look at these. These are people sculpted in there. Some of it's very worn out, but there's a whole lot left. Enough you could tell what was there. What the heck's that? That's some four-face thing. Yeah, I do other pictures too, You know what this is? Da 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 da. This is too far to walk. It's too far to walk. So just take the chest and go in peace. Yeah, I think the traffic, there's been people up in the area, but they don't know. I've been studying where all these symbols are for the last 2 years, and I haven't told anybody where they are exactly. The wood you can find on Google Earth, but yeah, I don't tell them exactly where. See, these are legs, and let's see, there's even feet down here. There's feet. But what the thing above this, there's Forrest Fenn there. There's his eye, his nose, his mouth. This is his hair. He's laying down up here. See, here's his back. He's up here on top of this dodo bird. There's Forrest Fenn, and he's fly fishing. He's fishing while he's flying on this bird. And this is my new pictures I just took, because it's hard to see. But this rock back here looks like a big fish. And see, I put his mouth is right here, the fish's mouth. And so this is the fish's eye. And it's like a sailfish. But there's a fish in there. And then this is the decoy treasure. So that was Forrest Fenn fly fishing. There's a pole. See, there's sticks going across here, and there was a string hanging down in there. The string with a hook right here by the fish and the treasure, and that wasn't the treasure. That was a decoy. And my God, when you see Forrest Fenn fly fishing, and here we have the alpha. And if you rotate this to the right, that's an omega. We'll do that. Okay. And there's the omega. See? Now we'll turn it back. But this tree is enormous, too. And there he is fly fishing. There's another. I took a few shots of it the other day. Might see that foot. And this is up the area where there's that Clovis man, the Clovis face. But this I took these pictures from here, and I saw these faces. I knew, man, that's some kind of ruin or something. There's drawings on there, and that looks, you know, shaped like a head. And there's a block and 10 miles. So yeah, there's that head there. He's got a hat. And my Clovis art is in there. And this came out. This was neat because there's stuff on here. What, you know. There was something on there. And I think if you clean them lichens off, you could see what was under it. Yeah, that's some colorful stuff on there. See, you see that big head right there? There's an eye, there's a mouth. And here's somebody sitting here. See the knees and the legs, and then her head's up here. Yeah. Yeah, I dig finding stuff like that. Forrest like finding stuff like that. You know, what's better than finding an arrowhead? Find an ancient civilization. Yeah. Here's some another. I call these just tombs, kind of, you know. But you see, there's some guys in there. And you don't just see people standing up, they're laying down. They're resting in peace. He says, go in peace. That's what the rest in peace and the tombstones. That's the same picture. See, these are interesting. You see, because this is... That looks like a woman sitting there, doesn't it? There's your behind, or there's somebody else's face down here too. You know, sometimes they just put somebody's head up someone else's butt. No, here's some. See the eyes, and there's somebody behind him, and then when you see something like this on their head, like head feathers, each feather is another person. You know. Boy, that's a big ugly guy, huh? But there's somebody here laying on top of him. See the arms and the knees and back. Yeah, he's looking down. See their faces. It's just they didn't. They basically left nothing untouched. Some of the places the rocks have fallen off, but most everything is saturated with their art. That's where we were, but we were going this way. I don't know. Oh, and the other way I think they did it is, you know, people say, oh, it's parallel. Well, if you had something that was a, the pareidolia, it was close already. It doesn't take much to complete it and make it what you want. Oh, look at these. Figures standing across there. And you can see the elephant trunk coming down here. Anybody still watching? Yeah, 6. Okay. Well, tell me when you're tired of it, whatever. Because, you see, I go through my pictures and look for new stuff I haven't seen. But this stuff here is really worn out. But you can still see there was a face there. And there was a head here. You can tell this was an elephant trunk curled up there. Or maybe it was somebody's hand. I don't know. But there's this stuff some of it didn't do well in the weather. But you see the arms and their legs and yeah. Oh. I'm gonna have to take a vacation from looking at this stuff, man, because it's really almost psychic. It's like looking into the crystal ball. Now, this is one of the first areas I searched in this area, and I didn't know that there were all these figures along here. I have a picture of me standing on a cliff with the camera on the stick above me, and that was on one of these rocks over this cliff. I think it was right down here. It was right here, standing on that cliff. And see, there's this stuff over here. Yeah, see? Wow. You see faces down here. And there's a big head here. See, there's an eye. Yeah, it's only 3 on chat. Mine says 6. Mine says there's 6. And that didn't include me, I don't think. Yeah. So yeah, it's because, people are interested in the treasure hunt. They're not interested in archaeology. But Forrest Fenn was interested in archaeology. I got a bunch of pictures of that spot. See, there's guys in there. See, there's eyes and God. This is an archaeology thing. Remember, Forrest was talking. He's talking about that. The step into the house, the porch step, or the door. Can't remember what it's called, but threshold. How many people walked on that? It's been. Well, he's looking at the shapes of the rocks. It was as a hint, basically. And there's a big guy on that rock. And you see the elephant here. This is this gray. Here's the elephant. You know, there's two elephants, it looks like. Maybe the mammoth Sherpa and his two elephants. There's this woman up here, maybe. There's a couple people up there. Maybe some have two heads, you know? There's just all kinds of figures across there. A lot of people don't see them. You see what's up here? Ooh, can I get there? There he is. There's the father. This is glasses. Lecturing the kid. He's behind a bush. The little Forrest Fenn character. There's another guy down there. Does he have the box? Yeah. Oh, that was the painter girl. Right here. Here she is with her painting. And you see, it's not real. The purple here, when I turned up the saturation, came out. You see her arm, her hand. This is one arm, and her hand up here, and her other hand is over here. But this is her painting. She's painting. She's got a purple hat. She's got black hair. She's got black eyelash. She's looking to the left. This is her purple dress. She's sitting there making a painting. But see, there's guys down here too. And that Indian, you know, this guy, that's pretty good looking, you know. Look at that. See? You see him? I got my thumb under his nose. Yeah. So I'm going to end it there. So this is an hour and a half already. That's kind of long. So thanks for watching. Surfing, I saw it was live. Yeah, it was. But it's not going to be live very long. I'm going to hit the button and end it. Good luck on your search, Rob. Yeah, I'm going to get it. You know, searching in the area I'm at, and you got to be able to see the signs and know how he messed with the words and what words are key and where and what you're looking for at the end that's tied to the beginning, and I've got that pretty much down. Yeah, it's not in the city. It's not in the city. There's one spot in the city that, yeah, you would want to go out there at night, but I don't know if you brought a flashlight, someone might see you. After party Wednesday. Yeah. You know, a gypsy, gypsy kiss you ain't gonna do much, but at least a leprechaun, he might fart a gold nugget, you know. And I did find a leprechaun right by the Fenn's totem, and it actually was in Fenn's waterfall thing. But see, there's a woman in here too. See her? See the eyes, and she's got blood in her nose or something, maybe. I don't know. Okay, have a good night.